Someone is holding back their jealousy, but it's really eating them alive. They have massive jealousy issues over something that you're doing, a glow up, trying to cast doubt. No, like, ignore this. Testing limits, holding back their jealousy issues. If this is for you, your intuition has been telling you there's something going on here, because it's someone who may have even acted like they were happy. It's just about your intuition. Look, you don't have to pay attention to their opinion. It's just listen to your intuition about this, because it's like someone who, on one hand, is really, really happy. Acting like they're just so happy that great things are happening for you. But then you catch a little facial expression, or there's just some little backbiting compliment, trying to undermine your intelligence, trying to say that you didn't work for something, that you're not as good as you think you are. And it's not about that. It's their projection. They take something that you're saying as bragging, and all you're doing is stating a fact. But they see it as bragging. They're triggered. This is someone you need to just ignore. Spill Tea Oracle deck. Friendship test. Friendship tested for loyalty. Also testing limits. So it's two things here, but really you're testing them. They don't realize it. I shouldn't say you're testing them like actively. It's like you are just seeing signs of a test, of something they wouldn't pass. Red flags coming out. They're really holding back a lot. And they may be completely quiet. It might be someone you're not even in contact with, but for some, I know it's someone you are in contact with, like you work with or you see all the time. Might even take a ride to work together or something, and they're just being weird. Just a little bit of weirdness. It's jealousy, and they might be trying to get in your head too. They really know how to do that to people, or at least they think they do. They can do that. Like, if you're not grounded and really confident in who you are, it can be easy to let people's opinions get to you, because it's like they're going out of their way to say stuff they shouldn't say, just trying to get you to something. This is weird. It's really about their jealousy. Oh, I don't like this feeling. It's like, how can you be that way? Okay, they feel like they have been shorted a lot. They feel like things are unfair, not just for... Okay, they look around. Like, anytime anyone has something, they feel like it's some kind of unfair advantage. Because this person talks about a lot of their struggles growing up, or all this stuff, everybody against them, but they don't realize other people have struggles too, and that maybe you have struggled as well, and you just haven't said anything. Someone who one-ups you on trauma, like, as soon as you say anything you've been through, not that you're even trying to say it, it might just come up in normal conversation. This person has to say, well, I went through this. Oh, gosh. If you can get away from this person, it's time. Your intuition has told you. Your intuition has told you. Bad vibes. Bad. Okay. Just going with what I get. Okay. Wow. Inner circle. Unexpected revelation. Partial truths. Look, the revelation and partial truth. Something's coming out. The jealousy. Also some stuff this person's been through. And I'm not trying to say that makes it right. It doesn't make it right. At all. But that's why they try to trigger people. That's why as soon as someone has anything, they try to bring them down. Here's a funny thing. They don't have that reputation with everybody. There are some people who don't see this person that way at all. Like people in the inner circle. Like, let's say it's a grandmother or something. Or, I'm getting like just that feeling. Like a grandmother, maternal kind of vibe. Someone who secretly doesn't want their kids to do better than them. Someone who just feels threatened. Who... anytime their kids or grandkids bring up something, they've got to have something bad to say about it. It's got to be about them. Like, no one else is allowed to be happy. Look, the best thing you can do is send this person peace and sympathy and feel sorry for them. They know not what they do. It doesn't mean you have to go further than that, but just don't let them get to you. Just know it's not about you, and they really want it to be. They really want it to be. You might even get people telling you stuff, look, don't let it get to you. They secretly want things to get back to you. But, okay, it's like most of the time they are this really upbeat person, and they could be very encouraging, okay? Maybe most of the time they are encouraging. But about certain things they're not. Certain topics. Pay attention to that too. Your spirit's going to tell you. Because whatever this topic is, there are other times this has come up. Wow, very jealous. Just feels like they haven't received their fair share in life, a fair shake. And I know it's easy to fall into that trap as human beings. We're only human. But when you realize that there's so much more than this life, that your life can change like that at any moment, when you realize that, things start to make a lot more sense. Instead of being like, oh, I had my childhood robbed from me because of this, because of that. Just say to yourself, my adult life's going to be so much better. I'm going to forget all about that childhood. I get to live out my childhood as an adult, but in a healthy way. Inner circle. Like some people wouldn't believe this unless they saw it. Or they're seeing it, though. They're seeing it. Yeah. Other people also have seen it and just have been quiet about it because no one really wants to speak bad about this person, but their actions speak louder than words. Always, always. And people are seeing this. When I tell you they're seeing it, ooh, people are talking. There might be some no contact. Look, you don't have to stay in contact with everybody. If you're around somebody who's just really emotionally abusive to you, you don't have to stay in contact. And this person might not be that way all the time, but it can border on that. I'm getting that for a reason. Don't let someone emotionally abuse you. You can forgive them from a distance. You can sympathize with them from a distance. This person thinks they have amazing life advice. You know what else? They're upset because you didn't take their advice. That's a lot of what it is. This triggering, like what brings it on? Like I said, there's like a common thread, a common theme, because they don't get triggered by everything. Well, they don't get this upset about everything and this nasty. You know, they just get nasty people at times. Or know how to say the nastiest thing in the cutest way. And, oh, that's maddening, isn't it? But people are just going to say, oh, they didn't mean it or whatever. Look, don't force yourself to be around people who are like that. There's no excuse for it because some people have control issues. They don't like it when you don't take their advice. The common theme, I got away from that, is that you didn't take their advice. You did something the opposite of what they told you and it worked. Oh, they don't like that. New perspective. Someone helps you see things from a new perspective. Don't let this get to you. Focus on the people who get it, the winners, okay? The winners. Don't give this person your energy, your anger, anything. Just keep going. I know it's easier said than done. I know. Get the anger out. Maybe let it out. Somehow, journal, punch a pillow, something. But then keep going. Don't let it occupy any more time. Trigger. Journal through that trigger. This person really is the one who should journal or do something, but are they going to? I mean, really, it's like out of nowhere. I'm getting like, it's really, really good. Then it's like a jab from just out of nowhere. Okay. Push and pull. The real story. The real story will come to light. Something about this person is coming to light. There are a lot of things they've hidden. They've had a lot of trauma. Like I said, it doesn't mean you have to put up with their abuse, because I can't stand it when people try to imply that. I learned in support groups many years ago, no, you don't have to put up with it. The stuff I'm always telling you on this channel, by the way, is stuff I learned dealing with trauma survivors. The push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability. A lot of people feel emotionally unstable around this person. This is someone who knows how to do that to people. If you're not careful, ground your energy, protect your energy. People have been asking me, how do I ground my energy? What do I do? Can you please search for that? Google, and maybe an AI can help you. There are many ways, but what works for you might not work for other people. There are just many ways to do it. It's about just being impenetrable, having a force field around you where these people cannot pierce you with these darts. Push and pull. A lot of people feel pulled around. Like this person has very unstable energy. Chaotic, messy energy, just from being angry and triggered, and they keep it hidden way below the surface. Maybe always have a smile on their face, but oh, there's something else going on, and your intuition has told you that. It's told you that. Look, if you're around somebody who is doing this kind of stuff, like if you're around someone who has mental health issues untreated, and you're trying to treat them, like just trying to, I don't know, I've been through this kind of stuff. If you're around someone like that, it will make you emotionally unstable. You can ask a mental health professional about that. Yeah, I'm getting that people just need to leave this person alone. Look, sometimes the no contact, it's for that person. So they'll realize, look, maybe there's something I need to change. Do they ever change? You never know. You never know. But it doesn't mean you need to change and people please and accept this abuse. Because I'm really just getting abused this whole time. Last card. You look much younger than your age. This is telling me that everything taken from you is being restored. If this person has taken time from you, aged you in some way, it's being restored. Karma is here. And you don't have to take their jealousy, abuse. I'm just getting really nasty. I'm sorry. May you get out of this soon. Get away from it soon. May you already be away, and this be for somebody from a long time ago, okay? You look much younger than your age. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.